The wording might have changed. They put more legalese that I don't really understand very well, but the actual premise of the document stands. And the premise is for the World Health Organization, the Director General can still declare public health emergency. Sure, he kind of has to go to the committee and make sure that there is some kind of agreement, but he gets to appoint the committee members. So do you think there's going to be any resistance towards him declaring this public health emergency? No. We both know there won't be any. And he can still issue the quarantine, isolation, tell us what type of diagnostic treatments, vaccines we have to recommend. He can restrict travel into the area. He can institute there is still that vaccine passport language is a little bit different, but it's still there. So we need to be, I 100% agree. We need to celebrate our wins, the fact that we put them on defensive and they have to defend all this, but we have to continue being very vigilant and aware that this is not something no one really wants. People don't want this for sure.
They don't want it, and the WHO has been counting on the fact that people will not pay attention, and if they try to pay attention, they will find it confusing and bureaucratic, and they will think the World Health Organization doesn't really have any power, and so they will just ignore it. And that is the opposite of the right reaction. And I would just add, it occurs to me in talking to you, and you will know more about this than I do as a physician, but that we are in the situation of a patient who has successfully driven an infection into retreat. And the problem is, if you decide, well, the infection's in retreat and you withdraw the antibiotic, what you've actually done is you have created a more powerful pathogen. You have selected for that portion that is going to fly below the radar of the public. And we can't do that. We have to drive this infection out. And that means we have to kill this off dead. That is the only way to send the message that this was a completely unacceptable overreach from the get-go, and that no part of it is tolerable to us, no matter how mild they make it sound. We know what they're up to, as you point out, by looking at the earliest drafts and seeing the jaw-dropping powers that they were attempting to commandeer.